utilizing this undisturbed, quiet time that I have available. The quote goes like this. It's from Marcus Aurelius, fascinating figure, Roman Stoic philosopher. I want to jump straight into the quote. The quote goes like this. Let each thing you do, say, or intend be like that of a dying person. It's that profound. Think about it. I always like to think of it as death is the ultimate reminder, the end of you. If you drop dead tomorrow, you look back at your life, you look at the book of your life, this is your story, these are the things that you did, this is how your time was spent. Would you be proud of all the things that you did, the things that you said, the contribution that you had? Look at your last activity that you participated in, your last interaction. Was it really important? Was it necessary? Was it anything of any kind of value? Did it have significance to it? You should ask yourself that question. How much of it was just degenerative, not for your own betterment and not for others' betterment? If you have that in the back of your mind, the end of you, death, it will encourage you. I think so. It will definitely always, keep you a little bit, make you aware of every impression that you're trying to give, So think, okay, this is, I got to make the most out of it. I owe it to myself and I owe it to my surroundings that my presence has to have as much value to it as possible. So, value, this is an appropriate analogy that I like to think of it this way. It's steerability. Yeah, you are the captain of a ship or a car, and you try to go a certain direction. You got to get there. All of your working hours has to be dedicated towards that aim. You can't take your focus away from it. You can't use, if you're sailing a ship and there's currents and there's wind, you got to constantly, at least regularly, I'm on a continuous basis. You got to give it attention. It requires a degree of sacrifice, patience, and diligence, self-discipline. It requires control. How much control have you had in your life? You should take back control if you're not in control,